Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This evening I have a treat. My wonderful neighbor next door brought me and my hubby some baked fettuccine and some garlic bread. Yes, and it's our anniversary, and I was like, this is the best anniversary gift I can get. And it looks amazing, guys. I won't say her name because, you know, but she is amazing. But look at that. Oh, and I'm hungry, so yeah, let's get to. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, it's really good.
Girl, you know how to cook. You are blessed in the kitchen. And I know you'll see this because you are one of my subscribers. You guys, she is the sweetest thing ever. It's always good to have good neighbors. She has 3 little ones, just like me, which is amazing. Pray for her little ones, though. Her little ones are sick right now. Send good thoughts and vibes to them. Not good. Good garlic bread too. I think she might have put cheese on top. Very good garlic bread. Chicken. Oh, well. She brought my hubby some too, which was very, very nice. And he's over there enjoying it.
Thank you.
I love you, girl. And that is fire. Very good. So how are you guys this evening? I'm doing wonderful. My hubby had to work, even though it's on our anniversary, but you know he's got to bring home the bacon to mama. It sure does. I'm recording on my new phone, so hopefully it works out. I tell you what, it's always nice to have wonderful neighbors, you know, because when you have neighbors that you don't get along with, it's horrible. I remember as a little girl, my parents, we had these neighbors, and we didn't get along with them at all. I don't know what the deal was, but their kids were not really that nice to me. or my brother. They just seemed like they were better than us. And it got so bad that they actually tried to, well, they didn't try, they actually did. They let one of my puppies off of the chain, which went missing. We could never found. And then they put antifreeze and food and chucked it over to my puppy, one of my other puppies that we got after that puppy, and my one of our older dogs. And they ended up eating it, of course, because to animals, antifreeze is sweet. And of course it was in food. So yeah, they more or less poisoned our dogs. And they both died. We had to put them both to sleep. And of course the police were involved in everything. It was horrible, but anyway, that's why I said it's always a good thing to have good neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I don't want to ever get in confrontation with neighbors. You know, I'm not a confrontation type of person, you know what I mean? So you should always check on your neighbors and help them out. You know what I mean? Because you never know what they're going through or if they're struggling. Especially nowadays. I mean, heck, back in the old days, they helped their neighbors. If your house burnt down, or if you needed a thing of flour, or whatever it was, they were there to help either build your house. They'd come for miles. They would walk for miles, and they would help each other, or they'd give each other something that they need, like flour, sugar. You just go knock on their door or whatever. But nowadays, it's hard to come by. Woo! Sorry, guys. Or you get neighbors that are really nosy. I've been in those situations too, where they're really nosy and want to tell every... Yeah, I've been in situations, me and my husband have been in situations when we first got married, that we had a nosy landlord. And the thing is what was bad is, and she was our next door neighbor too, you know, and I didn't think anything of it because, you know, she was part of the family. Well, that didn't turn out too very great. And we were first married, and like she would come over and look in our mailbox. She'd come over and knock on the door all the time. And after I had my firstborn son, my oldest, he had jaundice, and they say that they need light. Well, we have this picture window, and what I do is we had like this where you could sit there and look out, and it faced their house. Okay, so what I would do is I would put him in the middle of it, and then I would roll up some receiving blankets and put on the side of him. I mean, he was just a newborn, so he wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't going to roll. He wasn't going to hop up and jump out the window or anything. And then I would put like a chair up there too, which I knew he wouldn't be going off the edge, because I mean, very rare if he would roll over at that age. So I would lay him just in his diaper right there. Well, she had the audacity to call my parents and say that she shouldn't be leaving that baby in the window like that and all this stuff. And my mom, she told her, let's name her Barb. Barb, the doctors told her that he needs to get sunlight for his jaundice, and that was a perfect place in the house. She's not going to take a newborn outside and just set him in the grass and allow him to get sun that way. You know, she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband works, and that's how you know, he's not going to roll out. He's not going to get hurt, and if that's how he needs to get sun, then so be it. Yeah, she was so nosy, and one time she came in our house, and she would see we were having thermostat issues, and we called him up and told him about it, and her husband was the sweetest. If he was just our landlord, we only had one child, we would probably still be there today if he was still alive. But her husband came over to do it. We weren't home, and she came over with him, which was okay, because I mean her husband was coming over too, but we weren't home, and so she came in and she went over and got in my dryer, took out my personal belongings, and they were still wet, and just left them in a hamper, because she's like, the dryer shouldn't be on while they're not home. Well, you know, I understand, you know, with fire hazards and all that stuff. I understand that. But another thing is, they never had a hose on the back of the dryer going to the outer dryer vent. It was just metal on metal. So you're worried about my clothes starting a fire because I have the dryer on, but you don't have the proper thing with your dryer and washer hookup. I don't know. Plus, she would look in our windows, you know. And I mean, come on. We were newly married, and you know what?
Come looking.
Even if we had a newborn, or when I was, you know, didn't have him yet, I mean, you know what newly married people do, you know, husband and wife do. Well, we always had to make sure our blinds were closed.
You need to remind me.
Huh?
You need to remind me.
You behave. Don't listen to him, guys. This is so good.
That's so good.
But yeah, it's always nice to have good neighbors. And I got a very, very, very special neighbor.
I'll save some of mine for later.
I don't know, this is so good. It's like one of those things you eat that you can't stop eating.
Yeah. I'll eat some more later because I stopped. So good.
Sorry guys, I forgot my napkin. I was just so excited to eat this. I think I'm going to save this last garlic bread though. But I'm going to finish this up. I can't let this go. Thank you all who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Yolanda. I got your message on Instagram, sweetheart. You didn't have to. You are amazing. You are amazing. All my subscribers are amazing. Sweetheart, you are amazing. I really appreciate everything you do for me and my family and my channel. I appreciate everybody, what they do. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't feel like this was worth it, you know? And I really enjoy this. Like, I have friends that I've never met. True story. Ooh, I'm getting full though. By the way, this is just the flavored water. Okay guys, I am full. I know I have one little last bite, but I am stuffed. Love, this was delicious. You are amazing. And I really appreciate everything in this wonderful meal. My hubby enjoyed it too. And I'm definitely going to have to return the favor. I really am. I love you. And thank you so much. And yeah, and if guys, if this is the first time ever seeing me, please like, comment, and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. And don't forget to share my videos. I don't mind. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, my loves.